Stellar Blade. It's finally landed and well, there's quite a bit to unpack here. This game marks Shift Up's bold step from mobile gaming. Shift Up is a Korean game developer, and this is their first ever console game, where they were known for the cheeky goddess of victory mic to their first major console game. And, oh well, while the game does play up some of those, signature jiggle physics, there's a lot more beneath the surface. So, let's get right into it. Gameplay and mechanics. First off, the gameplay. This is usually the make or break aspect for me, and I gotta say, Shift Up really nailed it. The combat system blends elements from Bayonetta and Devil May Cry, with the precise dodging and parrying that reminded me of Sekiro, and somehow, it all weaves together to evoke a bit of a God of War vibe. Now, combat isn't just flashy, it's strategic. Early on, some players mentioned that the parry timings felt a tad off, but as you upgrade, it becomes tight, like really satisfyingly tight. It's not just about parrying either. The game cleverly uses a my turn your turn combat system. You can't just mindlessly button mash. You have to time your combos and dodges perfectly to break enemy defenses and then unleash hell. And let's talk gunplay. It's not just a gimmick. You'll find yourself relying on firearms to pick off distant enemies, or even as the focus in certain intense segments. It's a well-integrated part of the combat, not an afterthought.
My body frame. Take this. It's first.
Story and narrative. Moving on to the story. I won't spoil anything, but I was pleasantly surprised. If you're expecting something like a discount near, you might be half right, but only in the best ways. The story feels accessible, it's engaging, and packed with some twists that definitely caught me off guard. Plus, the game boasts multiple endings, adding to its replay value, something I always appreciate. World and level design. Now, about the world design. You can sort of divide it into three main categories: structured but open areas with Souls-like ambushes, wide open zones, and then these tense, almost horror-esque gun-only sections. Each type brings its own flavor to the game, keeping the gameplay feeling fresh and varied.
Don't stop! Keep moving me!
Visuals and sound. Visually, Stellar Blade is stunning. I played on the balanced mode, aiming for upscaled 4K at 60 FPS, and it was mostly smooth sailing. The designs, from environments to grotesque enemies, are detailed and immersive. Sound-wise, the clangs of swords, the combat grunts, and the ambient sounds are spot on. The music? Absolutely fantastic. It's a diverse soundtrack, with vibes ranging from calm, almost lullaby-like tunes to pumping battle music. And yeah, there's even a K-pop track thrown in there during one of the battles, which was totally unexpected but a fun twist. Minor gripes. Nothing's perfect, right? If I had to nitpick, the ammo mechanics felt a bit clunky. Unlike health items that replenish at checkpoints, and used ammo doesn't get stored, it just sits there. Also, some upgrades and special items are hidden a bit too well, which might limit playstyles until you discover them. Final thoughts. All in all, Stellar Blade is a stellar game. It's a solid 9 out of 10 for me. The combat system alone makes it a must-play for fans of action games. And for a studio's first console game? Man, Shift Up really outdid themselves. So, if you're as excited about this game as I am, I think you'll find it's well worth your time and money. And remember, no microtransactions at launch, just the game in all its glory. Alright, that's it for this video. See you later.